Well, guess who's back?
Santos Escobar.
Correct! Santos Escobar is back with WWE. He actually left WWE at midnight Monday night, but he's already now re-signed with WWE as first reported by PW Insider. His most recent social media post seems to indicate that he's really fired up about this. And you know what? I don't blame him either, because reports are he got the bag. As WWE apparently gave him a sizably larger offer than was previously on the table and listened to his creative concerns. So hopefully that means we're going to see more of Santos Escobar on TV going forward in WWE, which is good because he is criminally underrated. Someone else we might be seeing a lot more of on TV is Lyra Valkyria as we head into 2026. This report comes from Body Slam, and they report that WWE has big plans for Lyra heading into the next year. Totally cool to hear that, because I think everyone expected Lyra to be pushed a little bit harder than she has been, obviously after her Intercontinental title run and the series of matches with Becky Lynch, because she excelled. It was also reported yesterday by Fightful Select that Xavier Woods has re-signed a new multi-year deal with WWE. So that's always good to hear that Xavier's sticking around. Presumably the New Day will be sticking around as a whole. Hopefully we get back to them being baby faces again soon, because I feel like there's more momentum there for them as baby faces. Another relatively big name that seems to maybe be on people's minds is Shane McMahon. This comes as news came out on social media yesterday that Shane has been re-added to the WWE roster page. Now, it's really important to stress that we actually don't know if Shane was ever removed from the roster page. We actually don't know that. The Wayback Machine takes us to November, and that shows us that he's never been removed from it. But whether he was removed from it earlier this year and has been re-added back to it, we're not sure. We did see this kind of news a lot with Brock Lesnar, so let's take everything with a pinch of salt. But I would expect Shane to be around if Stephanie does go into the Hall of Fame in April, so that might make sense. I don't know if we're going to see Shane as a wrestler on TV. I wouldn't mind a storyline of him buying TNA, and obviously that rivalry with NXT continuing. That could be interesting. Or because it's WWE and you just never know, he could be the final opponent of John Cena. Imagine, the greatest of all time versus the true best in the world. Maybe not, but you just never know, right? And if you believe Dave Meltzer, certainly not. Because John Cena's final match is being advertised everywhere, and apparently the rumour is his final opponent has been revealed as Gunther, which genuinely is absolutely huge for Gunther if true, and if this turns out to be the case. And apparently the rumour is WWE is going to do some kind of tournament where the winner of said tournament will receive the prize of facing John Cena in his final match. What I will say is we've seen this stuff with WWE before, and we've seen them put someone else's name in like the winner's spot, for example, to throw the dirt sheets off. So it could be that WWE is about to swerve everyone, and if they don't, I still think Gunther is a very good name to face John Cena in his last match. But let me know your thoughts on Gunther versus Cena in the comments down below. Cena did post a picture of The Miz on Instagram today, and I've seen a lot of people saying, oh, this could be a tease of his final match. I honestly don't think so. This is The Miz's birthday, and I'm sure it's just Cena wishing The Miz a happy birthday. So happy birthday to The Miz. Here is what I think is the biggest news story of the day and potentially of the week also. And it comes from Body Slam. But I also want to give a shout out to Wrestling Musk, who's been posting on and off on social media some big scoops, and they seem to always end up being correct. Like this one that's now also being reported by Body Slam, that WWE is reportedly said to be undergoing creative changes to their team to improve the overall product. Apparently Road Dogg is to remain the head of creative on SmackDown, but there will be new additions to the team to make the show more enjoyable moving forward. That is exactly what I've been wanting to hear for a while now, because WWE has got very stale. I don't think the flop that was WrestlePalooza helped WWE at all. And I really do think they need that spark of energy in the creative room to give us more compelling storylines, because right now it feels very bland. And it's been oversaid to death at this point, but with ticket prices extremely high, with moving to services like ESPN that cost people triple the money, you need to service fans more creatively if you're not going to service them financially. And it might be that WWE is facing pressure to make these changes, because last week's episode of SmackDown scored 1.03 in the ratings. Now, the rating system has been recalculated, so that does explain a dip, but this is a dramatic drop for WWE. Worth noting, this is only for USA, obviously, but this is the lowest viewership for SmackDown when it's on its usual network ever. That's crazy. So let's just hope that WWE can pull this around. Let's hope these changes do make a difference to the on-screen product. And let's hope those shows start getting a lot better. The Hardy Boyz won the NXT Tag Team titles last night. And I just had to include this again today because it is insane that Matt and Jeff Hardy are once again Tag Team champions within the WWE in 2025. You love to see it. Hopefully, there's more to come for WWE and the Hardy Boyz in the future. Trick Williams will be kicking off TNA Impact this Thursday, as he obviously gets set to defend the TNA title this Sunday at Bound for Glory against Mike Santana. According to Dave Meltzer, Roman Reigns is set to be a part of the men's War Games this year, so that to me indicates that it's going to be Roman and a team versus The Vision is my guess. Coming out in a little over a week, the WWE 2K25 Farewell Tour DLC edition for John Cena will see the release of Brock Lesnar into WWE 2K25, so a lot of fans happy about that. I'm more excited for the fact we're getting Ron Cena from R-Truth. I think that's awesome. Booker T is about to be a very happy man because he's got on repeat WWE's latest upload, well, one of them, Stephanie Vicaire dropping the Devil's Kiss again and again. A 5.5 minute video of just the Devil's Kiss. Now you know why I left that to the end of this video, because I know what you're all going to do, you sickos. But before you do, make sure you leave your thoughts, as always, in the comment section down below. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, you'll never miss an upload. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Peace!